like a pro, like a pro. Yeah, I'm trading like a pro, like a pro, like a pro. Making profit like a pro,
like a pro. Time to let them know. Bank on the phone, no, I don't need a loan, cause I'm trading like a pro.
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, stacking that money from the trades,
We getting paid, we getting paid, we getting paid, stacking that money, I'ma teach you how to trade like a pro.
Team take profits on the move, the movement is real. 50 pips a day, watch the money drip. Pips pay my bills, pips pay my bills, pips pay my bills, pips pay my bills.
Alright guys, we made it. As you may know by now, we are standing in front of Office Max, Office Depot. My old job. And man, just pulling up to this place, I got chills. Y'all just don't know what I've been through. The memories that I have here. Alright, look, I recorded a whole video of me quitting my job. Right here on YouTube, all right? Right here on YouTube. Click that video right over here. After this one, click it, come back to this one, click this video, and watch. I documented the whole thing, right? And some people was showing their face. Some people was hating on me as I was quitting. It's all revealed in that video. Go watch it. But anyways, look at this place, man. This store is closed. This store is closed. Office Depot. Bros, you gotta thank God, man. I feel like God led me. The timing. You hear stories about, Office Depot is not gonna be around forever. But they just kept going. But you know what? You know why I think that this place shut down? Because they don't value their customers. And they do not value their employees. They made us work on Christmas. Who the heck coming in Office Depot on Christmas morning? Wanted some papers printed. You always got one. You always got one or two. Who trying to buy a old printer, a old outdated laptop on Christmas? Well, you do got a few that shop late for their wives and husbands shopping late. But look, man, we'll be in here on Christmas. It be a ghost town up in this joint, man. I'm like, why is they making us? And the customers will come in and be like, man, why y'all open? I'm like, why you here? What you what are you talking about? They're like, why they making you work? Oh, I feel bad for you guys. Like, don't feel sorry for us. Like, you here. You know what I mean? You the reason why they open it up. How about you don't even shop? So, anyways, they don't value their employees. And I'm just going to tell it all. I remember customers, they would put viruses on your computer. I'm telling it all. Y'all should have paid me more. No, I'm just playing. But look, people would come in here and get diagnosis for their computer for viruses because it's acting up. They would put viruses on there, and it's on the news. Google it, YouTube it. It's on the news. They would put viruses on your computer and charge you for more. All right, tell you all this stuff is wrong with it, and it's not even nothing wrong with it. That's why they out of business. And I learned that. So now I got my business. I make sure I treat my customers right. My customers is more like, my team, my students. You gotta treat the students right, man. But anyways, look, let's get back to the topic, all right? Look, it's about how to quit your job and how I did it so I can give you advice, okay? I'm gonna lace you up, look. But before we get into it, I'm gonna pull up right out there and have the building right in the background. Oh, the irony of me quitting my job and they're out of business. Oh, man, that's gangster. All right, guys, I'm gonna chill right here. Look, the first thing, let me take these glasses off because I want you guys to see me, all right? This is serious business. If you want pips to pay your bills, the first thing you gotta do is be honest with yourself. You gotta be honest with yourself, all right? Up to this video, answer this. have you been disciplining your trading for a month straight, or pretty much almost a month? Have you been disciplining your trading for a whole month? Because that's what it's going to take to make trading your full-time job. All right? You're going to have to be disciplined for a month straight. If you don't know what that feels like, you shouldn't even think about being a full-time trader yet. You have to be disciplined 85 to 90% of the time, not 100%, because nobody is perfect. Risk management is going to cover the part that you're not disciplined on, the other 5%. But 80 to 95%, 90%, something like that, you're going to have to be disciplined. If you 50% half of the time disciplined, that's not going to cut it. 60%, you probably going to break even at the end of the year. 70%, you might make some money at the end of the year. When you get into the 80%, now you're going to start changing your life. And what I mean by discipline is, have you been disciplined in following your rules, your specific rules to your strategy and methods? You know they work when you follow them, but have you been following them up to this video? If the answer is no, then you need to go watch my other videos to teach you how to be disciplined. If the answer is yes, then keep watching this one, because you're about to quit your job. The next thing, number 2, how many pips do you catch on average? I'm not talking about a lucky day. I'm not talking about one of those trades that run, all right? I'm talking about on a typical day. How many pips do you catch in the market, all right? And be honest about that. That's the first thing. So go examine your history, your trade journal. How many pips do you catch on average? The third thing is, how much is your monthly expenses? You need to know how much you're spending, every little thing, from every little subscription, even like Google subscriptions. Like if you got like Google storage for like $2, you got an email service that's like $2 a month. Like, you need to know every expense that you have. All right, gas, everything down to the penny, as much as possible, okay? So the next thing is, how much money do you need in your account to take out a lot size to cover those monthly expenses? All right, did I lose you on that one? Follow me. How much capital do you need in your trading account so you can take out a certain lot size without over leveraging? And that lot size, you know, it could be $10 lot size. It could be whatever it is. You know what I mean? How much money do you need? Because if you take out a $10 lot size, the next thing is, how many pips do you need to catch with a $10 lot size to make that monthly goal, to take care of those monthly expenses? All right, we talking about living off of this money alone. So you got to figure out, what lot size do you need to take? Do you need to take a $10 lot size, catching 15 or 30 pips? That might be, you know, at the end of the month, that might render you $1,000. So think backwards. How much money do you need in your account to even take out a $10 lot size so you won't over leverage your account? Because when you over leverage, you're going to be sweating bullets when the trade go against you in drawdown. All right, we want you thinking clear, because this is your only income now. $100 lot size catching 15 pips, that will give you roughly about $1,500. All right, so that's what you made in one day. If that's what you need to do, how much money do you need in your account to allow you to take a $100 lot size? For an example, I take out a $200 lot size. I catch anywhere between 10 and 15 pips 4 days a week. So this is not a 9 to 5 though, right? You can't clock in Forex and guaranteed a certain amount of money. You have to have a range. What's your low range? What's your highest range? And I live off my low range. I structure my life, my bills, how I move in my life around the 10 pip range. Now, if I wake up tomorrow for London session and I catch 15 pips, that was a good day. 20 pips, sometimes I catch 25 pips. But I know the 10 pips, I got that. All right, I got that. And if you want to know how to easily catch 10 pips a day, then click this video right here, because that video is going to show you how to catch 10 pips a day. So that's an example of how you could do things and how you need to look at it. But right now I'm about to tell you how I actually did it, how I quit my job. The first thing I did, y'all, y'all know I love y'all, man, because I'm about to tell y'all the secrets. Oh, I'm about to tell y'all my secrets, because I love y'all. Look, I studied. Y'all know I studied 2 to 4 hours a day. 2 hours in the morning before I went to Office Max, and 2 hours at night before I went to sleep. I studied 4 hours a day. When I learned about Forex, this was the NBA contract for me. This was my $1 million ticket. You feel me? And I studied. But I studied methods that work. Not bull crap. Not arrows that pop up and look moving average crossovers. Methods that work. 4 hours a day. Okay, that's the first thing. Then I finally grew my account to $1,000. All right, I grew my account to 1,000 following these methods. Okay, now I got tons of videos to show you the methods. All right, and if you need the mentorship, then just join the mentorship. All right here below on the screen. Trend Trading Academy. I'll lace you up. You already know. So now I'm at $1,000 in my trading account. I traded a $5 lot size. Okay, because at this point I'm pretty much intermediate, pretty good, got my trading down pat. And I traded a $5 lot size. If you are a beginner trying to do this, then trade a $1 lot size with $1,000 account. But I got my skill level up to where I was going for $5 lot size. It was only $1,000, all right? So took a $5 lot size. And I was catching 15 pips a day, 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, all right? For London session. Then I made it to 1,000 to 10,000. All right. Now, I'm gonna be honest. All right. I was adding money to it. Okay. My Office Depot money, that place that's out of business right there. I was adding my money to it. I was adding $50. Not much. They didn't pay me a lot. $50, $60. Sometimes I only ate pork and beans and chips for lunch, and I was taking my lunch money and putting it into my trading account. All right, I did that while I was making money as well in the Forex market. Okay, so overall, after a year, that 1,000 to 10,000 took pretty much a year, and at the end of the year, I had 10K. Now let me tell you what I did next. So from there, I upped my lot size to $10, cause now I'm at 10,000. Okay, I upped my lot size to $10 lot size. Year number 2, I'm going for 15 pips still, because that's the golden number right there. That's what I was really comfortably making consistently. All right, sometimes 12, 10, but 15 pretty much. All right. Then I grew it from 10K to 50K in year 2. The compounding plan. Look, my compounding plan that I follow, I did a YouTube video. Click it right here in the corner if you want to find that compounding plan. But here's the kicker right here. I went part-time here when I reached 20,000, between 20 and 25,000. I went part-time. Remember, everything I told you in the beginning, I did all that. I looked at my bills, I looked at my expenses, but I went part-time because I was losing money coming to work. I would have to come to work at like 9 in the morning, and I'll be seeing moves happening. I'm like, oh, I can't take this trade because I'm at work. Remember, I'm already disciplined at this point. I used to take trades at work and be losing money when customers come around. So, because I couldn't look at the trade. So I stopped doing that. And I'm looking at the charts while I'm working. I'm like, oh man, I could have easily took that trade and won that. But I had to come to work. So I talked to my wife. Communication is key. And I told her, let me go part-time. I'll work second shift and I'll focus on trading first shift. I did that move. That was a key move. I did that power move when I hit 20 to 25K. All right. So now I got trading money. I got more trading money now and time to focus. And I'm still making a little money here. And by that time I had a pay raise because I was a supervisor. But I just stepped down as far as my hours. Okay. So then I kept grinding to 50K. When I made it to 50, it was around 50 or 60,000, one of those. I finally quit my job. I finally quit. And that's that video I linked. You can watch that video. I quit the job, bro. And I talked to my wife. Now, the reason why I was able to quit a little early, because 50K is not a lot of money. It's not a lot. When you know what I mean, you can wake up and be like, I can't trade today because there's too much news in the Forex market. My wife was working. I'm just being real with y'all. Not everybody have my circumstances. And you don't want to know what? A lot of these YouTubers on YouTube, they only tell you half the story. They only tell you the part that sounds good. They don't tell you the trenches. They don't tell you how they undercut the curve. What outlier for them. But they tell you that you can do the same thing. I want to tell you everything. I was only really able to quit that early at about 50K because my wife was working a full-time job. And so her money mixed with the little money that I was making from Forex at 50K at that point, blended together. We work as a unit. We work as a team. It blended together. And that's how I was able to take care of all my life, expenses and budget and everything, and still trade Forex. And I was making YouTube videos for you guys, and I was living my best life. And as you can see, I'm still living my best life because I did it the right way. I kept God first. I prayed about it, and I didn't move. I wanted to quit my job at 20K. You gotta know that. I wanted to quit my job when I looked at my trading account and saw $20,000 coming from a homeless bum. I wasn't really no bum. I was just homeless. I wasn't a deadbeat dad. I was just homeless and unfortunate. So coming from that, getting bit up by bed bugs in a homeless shelter to seeing $25,000 in your trading account, you feel like you made it. But God was like, nah, you can't quit yet. Follow the plan. Follow the plan. And my wife helped me figure out the plan. She always helped me. So that's how I did it. That was the order I went in. Now, you may take that blueprint and alter it a little bit, but I feel like me being honest and telling you everything how it happened can help you make a sound decision. I had people that did that booked me for a one-on-one. All right? And she said, I just quit my job. I said, what? You just quit your job? She was a nurse. A nurse. You got to go to college and be graduating, do all that stuff, and be certified to be a nurse. Not a CNA, a nurse. Okay? And she told me she quit her job. And I said, well, how much money you got in your account? That was the first thing I thought. Oh, I'm starting with 1,000. I said, oh, my God. I said, oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I said, what? You know I didn't sugarcoat nothing. I told her the real. She was kind of her heart was broken, but also she was appreciative that I actually gave her the real. Except, all these other people that give her these pipe dreams. I'm not doing that. I'm giving y'all the real, okay? So that's how I did it. Follow that format. If you got any more questions, comment below. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have throughout this video you watched. You may have some questions. Maybe I missed something. Just comment below. I'm always checking it. I love y'all. Y'all my YouTube family. All right? And I want y'all to win. You know what I'm saying? I can't make you rich, but I definitely can change your life. Don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And let's make this money, baby. Peace.